a pretty good phone. It runs on Android, so it's got all the goodies, lots of free apps and everything you can really imagine. You got games, you got all your internet connectivity you want. Price is pretty good. They're fairly cheap. I thought I'd go over it a little bit, I guess. I've had this thing for probably since last May or June or so. It's still running on 1.5, but when you live in Canada and you use Rogers, that's what you gotta deal with. So as you can see, it really isn't that slow once you adjust some things. Basically just take off the Rogers stuff, and this can be rooted. You just gotta make a point of doing so. Also, you can see some of my favorite apps. I like using Advanced Task Killer. It's a good one. Keeps all your memory free, and you can actually set it so, like, by hour or by every half hour or 10 minutes, it'll shut down all the apps that you don't want running. That's pretty good. You also notice it has an actual keyboard on this thing that does not suck, which is important to me. I always wanted a phone, but I didn't want to be tapping on the screen using whatever, so I would want something that actually has a keypad, so this was my first pick. This is a brightness app. It just adjusts how much brightness is actually on the screen. So right there is 100%, and let's see here. Okay, so a lot of normal day things you want to use is things like weather, and just bring up your browser and you can load your weather. So 6 degrees right now, Celsius, so kind of cold, but you got your weather and all your forecasts right there. That's kind of important if you're doing that. That's just using the browser that comes with it, which is, it's okay. It's fast enough. You can use it on even full sites, not just mobile sites, so gets the job done. The FM radio is pretty good too, I found. I use that a lot. I can't really use it right now. You have to have the headphones plugged in. Another good one is FX camera. This is I think it's free on the Android market, but you can basically take a picture of whatever, and right now I just have a normal, but I can take a shot, and pretty good. You can adjust these so you can actually take different kinds of shots. Like, say if I wanted to, the camera overall is pretty decent. You can take pictures of your cats or your dogs or your pet gopher, I don't know. It's not as good as other cameras I've seen, no, that's for sure. The video camera on this thing is, I think the resolution is 640 by 480, but it's horrible. It's shaky as fuck. You can't use this thing you can't film in the dark, you can't do anything with it. It's pointless. This happens with all cameras, or all cell phones, so if you want to film video, use a camera, use something that actually is meant to do it. Don't use a goddamn cell phone. Alright, messaging can be pretty cool. ICQ, you can use that, or not ICQ, but it's hand sent. This is pretty cool. It looks a lot like an iPhone app. You can just scroll through all of your messages, and it looks a lot better than the actual app that comes with the phone, which is just mostly text, so that's pointless. Dropbox is another important one. So you can use this Dropbox as an application, and you can install one on your computer and then install the other application on your phone, and then you can just drop programs and files and pictures and videos or whatever the hell you want back and forth between your cell phone and your computer. The Facebook app is pretty decent, I'd say. Update it, make sure it's the latest one, because they did make a change a little while ago. Another one I like is Tuney Music, which is Tunee. It used to be on the market, but it's not anymore because it's kind of like a Napster type system where you can just type in whatever you want. If I wanted to listen to, say, Nine Inch Nails, I'd type in, just say Nin, and see what happens with that, right? And already I've got, tons of results for even Nintendo. So perhaps I could download some Nintendo. But, I can click here and it says right there, downloading, I think, something I can never have. And this phone actually has some pretty good speeds. I think it's 3.5G on Rogers. That's not bad. I'm not really sure what it runs on for the carriers, but it gets the job done. It comes with Google Maps and also a navigation system. So you can use this as a navigation system in your car. No problem at all. That's right. The GPS is great, and you can see there's Google Maps, and you can also do using the geocaching app. As you've seen in my other videos, you can just load up geocache on here and just basically, hit the menu button and go find the nearest cache, and there you go. You found multiple caches right within your area, which is awesome because you never know when you're going to be bored somewhere and just want to play around with geocaching. So you find nearby caches right there. Now it's just locating nearby caches, and we've already found a bunch, so there's one not too far away. It's not even, it says 0.3 of a mile, so yeah, then you just go there, and then what you can do from this menu is just what do? Just select it, and you can turn on your compass. So you want to navigate to the cache. I'm going to turn on my compass right now, and there you go. It'll just say exactly where you want to go. You just point your phone where you want to go, and it'll navigate you to that geocache, and then the rest is just up to you to figure out where the hell it is. Maybe leave something or leave some notes. I can't really think of what else is really important about this phone. I tried like a ton of media programs, but for the most part I just used the music one that comes with the phone because it does everything I need. It brings up pictures of the album covers and all that, so that's pretty much a good run. And you can have an actual widget that comes on your desktop, and you can just press play whenever you want. There you go. You got some music going. Headphones that come with it are pretty good too. I like the headphones. And use other headphones if you're just gonna listen to the music, but for a phone headphones, high quality. I liked them. What else is important? I got nothing to go to here. Okay, Wi-Fi on this thing is really decent. It runs pretty much the same distance as my netbook will, so the antenna on this thing is okay. It's not as good, but it's pretty good. That's one good thing, is just having that there too, because you can really save on your bandwidth cost per month if you're just using Wi-Fi. You can use like a program like Wi-Fi Manager, and you know, you can just be driving around and this thing will pick up multiple Wi-Fi signals, and you can just connect by clicking on them, or you know, if you figure out the password, you can do that too. But out here, I just have my one local network, so I'll use that network, and it works good. Can't really think of anything else. Finally, in closing, I have to say that an app that comes with the phone, which is a must-have app, everyone should use this, is Google's Sky Map. And basically what it is it's an application that shows you all the constellations up in the stars, and you can just point your phone where you are, like point it up, and it'll show you, you know, Saturn or Aquarius or whatever. You know, you got everything you need right there, and you can change it between different view modes, like night mode, so it's all red and doesn't screw with your eyes, and you still have night vision. It's really a good replacement for a lot of high-end, you know, telescope programs and stuff that basically you don't need. If you just want to play around at night, you can definitely use this. Just point it up to the sky and you're an astronomer. Groovy. Alright, so in closing, LG Eve, it's cheap, gets what you want done, but it runs on 1.5 on Rogers, and that sucks shit. So either what you're gonna have to do is root the thing, or wait for Rogers to update. Either way, you come out a winner for a cheap phone. Alright, that's been my review for the LG Eve from Rogers. I'm not going to say buy one, but if you want a phone that does everything I've said here, why not?